So when did you, or how did you hear about the trade, and what was the reaction when you heard?
Obviously a bit shocked, but I got a call. I was watching tennis home on a Tuesday evening, and I got a call from Rob Blake at the Kings, and yeah, he told me I'm gonna get traded, and yeah, said thanks for all the time and so on. But yeah.
When that happens, do you kind of start doing your research on the Flyers and try to learn about the organization and where they are?
Yeah, well, of course, a little bit. I heard from my agency that it's a rebuild and a lot of young guys here, and yeah, they're building up here, so I'm very excited to be here.
What are some of the biggest maybe strengths to your game? What's the style of play that you like to play?
Yeah, well, I would say I'm a two-way defenseman who likes to have the puck and yeah, a bit more offensively, but yeah, a two-way defenseman who likes the puck.
I know the career's been up and down. You burst on the scene in the AHL. I guess, where do you think you're at in terms of your progression, and what type of step would you like to take now that you're here?
Yeah, well, I want to get a lot better, of course, in all my areas of the game, but yeah, I of course have a lot to still work on, but mostly I would say it's my defensive side and the game without the puck I need to work on, and yeah, just to keep going with the offensive side.
Speaking to last year in particular, you had the impressive overall season the first year in the AHL. What do you think not necessarily went wrong, but why do you think you didn't take that next step last season?
Tough to say, but I would say it's a lot of ups and downs during games. I would say I wasn't consistent enough during the games. I would say like I made good shifts and then maybe not so good shifts in the same game. So that's something I want to work on.
What did you find motivated you or pushed you to be better when you came over to the AHL versus when you were playing overseas?
Well, I mean, I love playing ice hockey, so I want to be as good as possible, and I want to play in the best league in the world, and it's here, so that's what motivates me.
After the trade, who from the Flyers reached out to you, talked to you, and told you about expectations, not just for this, but for training camp in September?
Well, Briere called me and said welcome, and talked to me a bit, and then also Riley Armstrong talked to me, and yeah, those two guys.
Is there
Did any of the
anyone in
players reach out?
Sorry?
Did any of the players reach out to you yet?
Not any players in NHL, but I know some Swedes. Emil André, we played a lot together in Sweden during our juniors and all that. So he reached out, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Is there anybody in particular at this camp or before this camp? You said you talked to Danny Briere, you talked to Riley, but any development coaches in particular that have kind of kept an eye on you and are giving you pointers and advice?
Not really what I heard so far. I mean, it's just a couple of weeks ago I got traded, yeah. So I kind of meet all the guys now for the first time in the staff and all that.
Talk a little bit about your relationship with Emil Andre.
Sorry?
Your relationship with Emil Andre. You played.
Yeah, so we played. We're from the same division in Sweden, so we played against each other a lot growing up, and then also we played a division tournament in Sweden together for the same division. And yeah, we played a lot of national games together and also World Juniors.
Do we have
So,
partners?
Some games, yeah, we played together.
The Flyers are in a bit of a rebuild and their youth movement going on here. How exciting is it to be part of that? Young guys all competing together.
Yeah, it's great. First practice today, seeing all the guys together pushing each other. It's great to see and really fun to be part of.